Welcome back, coin enthusiasts. In this video, we're diving into the fascinating world of Lincoln Wheat pennies as we explore the 5 most expensive and valuable 1-cent coins ever minted in the United States. These remarkable pieces are not only prized treasures for collectors, but also hold incredible historical significance and market value. So, get ready to discover which wheat pennies have captured the spotlight and why they remain some of the most sought-after coins in numismatic history. Let's get started. First up in the 1942 Lincoln Wheat penny stands as a fascinating and highly sought-after piece in the world of numismatics. Captivating collectors with its rich history, timeless design, and enduring popularity, this coin remains one of the most recognized and cherished artifacts from the early 20th century. Its connection to America's wartime era and its remarkable artistry make it a prized treasure for enthusiasts and investors alike. Even today, the 1942 wheat penny enjoys strong market demand, with collectors constantly on the lookout for high-grade examples to enhance their portfolios. Its ability to bridge historical significance with enduring beauty is what makes this coin truly special. The 1942 Lincoln Wheat penny was minted during a pivotal period in American history, as the nation was deeply engaged in World War II. Struck at the Philadelphia, Denver, D, and San Francisco S. mints, these pennies were part of the iconic Lincoln Cent series first introduced in 1909 to honor the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. Designed by Victor David Brenner, this series marked the first time a U.S. coin featured the image of a real person, breaking from earlier traditions of symbolic designs. The 1942 issue serves as a tangible connection to an era when Americans united under shared values and sacrifice. Its production reflects the resilience and determination of a nation at war, making it historically profound and culturally significant. The design of the 1942 Lincoln Wheat penny is a masterpiece of simplicity and symbolism. The obverse proudly displays a detailed bust of President Abraham Lincoln, facing right, accompanied by the inscriptions "In God We Trust" along the upper rim, "Liberty" to the left, and the date, 1942, to the right. Coins from the Denver and San Francisco mints feature the respective mint marks D or S below the date, while Philadelphia coins carry no mint mark. The reverse, true to its wheat penny heritage, features 2 stylized wheat ears framing the denomination 1 cent and the legend United States of America, with E pluribus unum inscribed above. Composed primarily of 95% copper and 5% tin and zinc, the coin weighs 3.11 grams and measures 19 millimeters in diameter. Its warm reddish-brown hue, particularly when well-preserved, adds to its undeniable visual charm. While the 1942 Lincoln Wheat penny was minted in large numbers, certain factors contribute to its desirability and perceived scarcity. Most circulated heavily during the wartime economy, making high-grade examples, such as those in extremely fine XF, about uncirculated AU or mint state MS condition, harder to find. Varieties like the 1942 D over horizontal D, D/D, or double die obverse errors add considerable value and intrigue. Collectors particularly prize coins with original luster and minimal wear, as these reflect the artistry of Brenner's design in its finest detail. The challenge of finding such pristine pieces, especially those certified by reputable grading services like PCGS or NGC, underscores the coin's lasting appeal among numismatists. The market value of the 1942 Lincoln Wheat penny varies widely depending on condition, mint mark, and rarity of any era varieties. In circulated grades, these coins generally range from 10 to 50 cents, while higher-end examples in mint state red, MS65 or better, can command anywhere from $10 to $30. Scarcer varieties like the 1942 D/D repunched mint mark or notable double die errors can bring hundreds of dollars at auction, particularly in gem condition. Over the years, this coin has shown a steady appreciation in value, driven by its historical significance and popularity within the Lincoln Cent series. For collectors seeking a balance of affordability and long-term potential, the 1942 Wheat. In summary, the 1942 Lincoln Wheat penny is far more than just a small piece of copper. It is a symbol of American resilience, artistry, and history. From its elegant design to its connection with a defining era of the 20th century, this coin embodies the qualities that make numismatics such a captivating pursuit. Whether acquired as a nostalgic keepsake, a cherished collectible, or a strategic investment, the 1942 wheat penny continues to inspire and delight collectors worldwide. Adding this piece to your collection is not just an acquisition. It is an embrace of history, a celebration of beauty, and a step into the fascinating world of rare coins. Next up to in the 1939 United States Abraham Lincoln wheat penny is a fascinating and highly sought-after piece in the world of numismatics, captivating enthusiasts with its timeless design and rich historical background. This coin, part of the iconic Lincoln cent series, remains a prized treasure for collectors who appreciate both its artistry and its significance within American history. Whether admired for its scarcity in higher grades or its enduring connection to the early 20th century, the 1939 wheat penny continues to hold a special place in the hearts of coin collectors. Its lasting demand in today's market makes it not only a collectible, but also a valuable asset for those passionate about American coinage. Minted during a pivotal era in U.S. history, the 1939 Lincoln wheat penny emerged as the nation was recovering from the Great Depression and approaching the challenges of World War II. First introduced in 1909 to honor the centennial of Abraham Lincoln's birth, the Lincoln cent became the first U.S. coin to feature a real person, making it a revolutionary addition to American coinage. By 1939, the wheat penny had become firmly established as a symbol of resilience and progress, embodying Lincoln's legacy of unity and strength. These coins were struck at the Philadelphia Mint without a mint mark, and at the Denver and San Francisco mints with the D and S mint marks respectively, each issue representing a tangible connection to the past. The design of the 1939 Lincoln wheat penny is one of its most captivating features. On the obverse, it proudly displays Victor David Brenner's classic portrait of Abraham Lincoln, facing right, with the inscriptions, "Liberty, in God we trust," and the date, 1939, elegantly surrounding his image. The reverse showcases the iconic wheat ears flanking the denomination 1 cent, with United States of America and E pluribus unum inscribed above. Struck in 95% copper and 5% tin and zinc, the coin weighs 3.11 grams and measures 19 millimeters in diameter. In uncirculated condition, the sharp details of Lincoln's portrait and the intricate wheat stalks make the coin truly stand out, adding to its visual and collectible appeal. When considering rarity, the 1939 Lincoln wheat penny holds a notable position. While millions were minted across all three facilities, examples in pristine condition are surprisingly scarce. Circulated pieces are relatively common, but finding uncirculated or near-mint specimens, especially those with strong luster and sharp strikes, presents a rewarding challenge for collectors. Varieties such as double dies or coins with repunched mint marks add an extra layer of desirability, further enhancing the pursuit for rare and unique examples. As with many coins of its era, the better the condition, the higher the collector demand, making top-graded specimens particularly valuable. In terms of market value, the 1939 Lincoln wheat penny enjoys steady appreciation among numismatists. Circulated examples are modestly priced, often ranging from just a few cents to a few dollars, depending on wear and quality. However, in higher grades, the value rises significantly. Well-preserved, uncirculated coins can command between $20 and $75, while rarer varieties or exceptionally high-grade certified pieces may fetch $200 to $1,000 at auction. These values are driven not only by condition but also by historical importance and visual appeal, making the 1939 penny a coin with enduring investment potential in today's active market. For collectors seeking to acquire this coin, a few practical tips can be especially helpful. Prioritize high-grade or certified coins from reputable grading services such as PCGS or NGC to ensure authenticity and accurate assessment of quality. Carefully inspect for known varieties such as double dies or mint mark repunches, as these can dramatically increase the coin's value. Storage is equally important. Keeping the coin in a protective holder or archival safe album will help preserve its luster and condition over time. Engaging with collector communities, attending coin shows, and following auction results can provide valuable insights and opportunities for acquiring rare examples. The appeal of the 1939 Lincoln Wheat penny lies in its ability to combine history, artistry, and rarity into one remarkable coin. It is a tangible reminder of. In conclusion, the 1939 United States Abraham Lincoln Wheat penny stands as more than just a small piece of copper. It is a symbol of history, craftsmanship, and enduring value. From its detailed design to its significant place within the Lincoln cent series, this coin embodies the essence of numismatic collecting. For both seasoned collectors and newcomers alike, pursuing the 1939 penny offers a rewarding experience, blending the thrill of discovery with the assurance of long-term appreciation. Truly, it remains a prized collectible that continues to captivate enthusiasts around the world. Next up in the United States Abraham Lincoln Wheat penny from 1940 stands as a fascinating and highly sought-after piece in the world of numismatics. This coin continues to captivate collectors not only for its timeless design, but also for its historical significance and strong presence in the collecting community. As part of the beloved Lincoln cent series, the 1940 wheat penny represents more than just a piece of currency. It is a treasured artifact that brings history and artistry together in one compact form. For enthusiasts, it remains a prized treasure that carries both nostalgic value and enduring market demand. Minted during a period of great change in America and the world, the 1940 Lincoln Wheat penny occupies a unique position in history. Produced at the Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco mints, these coins were struck as the United States was emerging from the Great Depression and bracing for the global conflicts that would soon follow. This historical backdrop makes the 1940 penny more than just a monetary unit. It is a tangible connection to an era defined by resilience and transition. Collectors cherish it as a reminder of the pivotal years leading into World War II, lending the coin cultural and historical depth. The unique features of the 1940 wheat penny make it stand out as an iconic piece of American coinage. On the obverse, Victor David Brenner's portrait of Abraham Lincoln remains instantly recognizable, honoring the 16th president's enduring legacy. The inscriptions, "In God We Trust," "Liberty," and the year 1940 frame Lincoln's image with balance and elegance. On the reverse, the classic wheat ears design features two stalks of wheat encircling the denomination 1 cent, along with United States of America and the national motto, E Pluribus Unum. Measuring 19 millimeters in diameter and composed of 95% copper with 5% tin and zinc, the coin's reddish-brown patina and higher grades adds to its visual appeal. Mint marks, such as the D for Denver or S for San Francisco, can further enhance desirability, particularly in well-preserved examples. Rarity and condition are central to the 1940 Lincoln Wheat penny's allure. While the overall mintage was high, exceeding hundreds of millions, finding examples in pristine, uncirculated condition can be surprisingly challenging. Natural wear from circulation, combined with the passage of more than 8 decades, means that truly exceptional specimens are scarce. Collectors especially prize coins with strong strikes, minimal blemishes, and original luster. Additionally, varieties and errors, such as double dyes or repunched mint marks, elevate the rarity factor and drive strong interest from dedicated enthusiasts. In terms of market value, the 1940 wheat penny offers an attractive range for collectors of all levels. Circulated examples remain quite affordable, often trading for less than $1, while coins in extra fine condition can command between $2 and $5. However, uncirculated examples with rich red coloration and strong detail can range anywhere from $20 to $75, depending on grade and certification. Scarce varieties or high-grade gems, particularly those graded MS65 or higher by PCGS or NGC, have been known to sell for $200 to $500, with exceptional pieces occasionally exceeding these levels. The steady appreciation of high-grade wheat cents underscores this. For collectors seeking to add the 1940 Lincoln Wheat penny to their collection, a few practical tips can make the pursuit even more rewarding. Prioritizing certified coins from reputable grading services ensures authenticity and quality, while studying known varieties helps identify opportunities for added value. Proper storage in coin holders or albums protects the coin's surfaces from damage, preserving its beauty for future generations. Engaging with numismatic forums, coin clubs, and auctions can also provide valuable insights into current market trends and help collectors stay informed about opportunities to acquire rare or high-grade specimens. Ultimately, the 1940 Lincoln Wheat penny represents a perfect blend of history, artistry, and numismatic value. Its classic design, historical backdrop, and availability across a range of conditions make it both accessible and highly collectible. Whether as a cherished keepsake or as part of a serious investment-grade collection, this coin embodies the enduring charm of the Lincoln Cent series. In conclusion, the 1940 Wheat penny is more than just a 1-cent coin. It is a timeless treasure that continues to inspire numismatists worldwide. From its historical significance and distinctive design to its rarity in higher grades and promising market value, it offers collectors a rewarding journey into America's past. As both a piece of history and a work of art, the 1940 Lincoln Wheat penny secures its place as a prized collectible, captivating enthusiasts and standing as a testament to the enduring legacy of America's coinage. Next up in the 1945 United States Abraham Lincoln Wheat penny stands as a fascinating and highly sought-after piece in numismatics, captivating collectors with its enduring historical significance and timeless design. As one of the iconic coins within the beloved Wheat penny series, it holds a special place in the hearts of enthusiasts who appreciate both its artistry and the era it represents. Even decades after its minting, this coin continues to draw attention on the market, making it a prized treasure for collectors eager to add a tangible piece of America's past to their collection. Minted during the final year of World War II, the 1945 Lincoln Wheat penny carries with it an unmistakable historical context. Produced at the Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco mints, this coin was struck at a time when the United States was emerging victorious from the war and entering a new era of prosperity. The penny itself does not commemorate a single event, but it embodies the resilience and strength of the nation during a period of global conflict and recovery. For many collectors, owning a 1945 Wheat penny is like holding a direct connection to the determination and patriotism that defined mid-20th century America. One of the most captivating aspects of the 1945 Wheat penny lies in its design and composition. The obverse features Victor David Brenner's iconic portrait of Abraham Lincoln, America's 16th president, with the inscriptions "In God We Trust," "Liberty," and the year of issue prominently displayed. On the reverse, the simple yet striking wheat ears frame the denomination 1 cent and the inscription United States of America, along with the motto E Pluribus Unum. Struck in 95% copper and 5% tin and zinc, the coin weighs 3.11 grams and measures 19 millimeters in diameter. While most 1945 pennies are without a mint mark, Philadelphia, the D mint mark from Denver and the S from San Francisco add appealing variety for collectors. Rarity and condition are key factors in the desirability of the 1945 Lincoln Wheat penny. While tens of millions were minted across all facilities, finding high-grade examples in uncirculated or near-mint condition remains a true challenge. Many of these pennies saw heavy circulation in the years following the war, resulting in significant wear. Collectors especially prize coins with sharp details, full luster, and minimal marks, while error varieties such as double dies or repunched mint marks add an extra layer of rarity and excitement. When it comes to market value, the 1945 Lincoln Wheat penny demonstrates steady demand among both beginning and seasoned collectors. Circulated examples often trade for a modest 5 to 20 cents, reflecting their relative availability. However, in uncirculated condition, values rise significantly, ranging from $5 to $50 depending on the grade and mint mark. Particularly high-grade specimens certified at MS65 or higher can command anywhere from $100 to $250, with rare error varieties occasionally fetching even more at auctions. This steady appreciation underscores the enduring appeal of the coin, blending affordability with opportunities for strong value growth. For collectors seeking to acquire the 1945 Wheat penny, several practical tips, can help ensure a rewarding experience. Prioritizing certified coins graded by trusted services such as PCGS or NGC can provide peace of mind regarding authenticity and condition. It is also wise to carefully inspect for sought-after varieties, such as repunched mint marks or die doubling, which can substantially enhance a coin's value. Proper storage and protective holders or albums is essential to preserving luster and detail, while engaging with collector communities and attending coin shows can open new avenues for discovery and market insights. Ultimately, the 1945 United States Lincoln Wheat penny represents much more than a simple 1-cent coin. It is a captivating blend of history, artistry, and resilience. Its design continues to inspire admiration, while its connection to the final years of World War II adds immeasurable historical weight. Whether acquired for its affordability, its design, or its investment The 1945 United States Lincoln Wheat penny is a fascinating collectible that blends history, artistry, and lasting appeal. Struck in Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco during the final year of World War II, it represents resilience and national pride in a time of transition. Designed by Victor David Brenner, the obverse features Abraham Lincoln's iconic portrait, while the reverse displays the classic wheat ears framing 1 cent. Though millions were minted, high-grade examples with sharp details and luster remain challenging to find, making them prized among collectors. Circulated pieces are modestly valued at a few cents, but uncirculated and error varieties can fetch anywhere from $5 to over $200, ensuring its continued demand and timeless place in numismatic history. Next up the 1944 D. Lincoln Wheat penny is a fascinating and highly sought-after piece in the realm of numismatics, captivating collectors with its blend of historical significance, distinctive design, and enduring appeal. Struck at the Denver Mint, this coin holds a special place among wheat pennies, admired both for its beauty and for the intriguing period of American history it represents. Its connection to World War II and its role as part of the iconic Lincoln Cent series make it a prized treasure in today's coin market, cherished by seasoned collectors and newcomers alike. The historical context of the 1944 D. Wheat penny adds immeasurable depth to its appeal. Minted during the final years of World War II, this coin was part of a period when the U.S. Mint transitioned away from the controversial steel cents of 1943 back to the traditional bronze alloy. The Denver Mint, which produced this version, played a crucial role in supplying much-needed coinage to support the wartime economy. The D mint mark located just below the date proudly identifies its origin, serving as a tangible connection to America's resilience and strength during a pivotal time in history. The design of the 1944 D. Lincoln Cent remains a classic example of American artistry in coinage. On the obverse, the distinguished bust of Abraham Lincoln, designed by Victor David Brenner in 1909, continues to inspire respect and admiration. The reverse showcases the famous wheat ears flanking the denomination 1 cent, symbolizing prosperity and growth, while the inscriptions E pluribus unum and United States of America reinforce national identity and unity. Struck in bronze, 95% copper, with tin and zinc, the coin weighs 3.11 grams and measures 19 millimeters in diameter, retaining the warmth and richness of traditional coinage metals. When considering rarity and condition, the 1944 D. Wheat penny offers collectors an exciting challenge. While it was produced in large numbers, high-quality examples remain difficult to secure, especially in grades approaching uncirculated or mint state. Coins free from heavy wear, scratches, or discoloration are increasingly scarce, and varieties such as double dies or repunched mint marks further enhance desirability. Collectors are particularly drawn to these exceptional specimens, recognizing them as rare survivors of circulation that embody both history and artistry in pristine form. In terms of market value, the 1944 D. Wheat penny continues to command strong interest. Circulated examples often range between 20 cents and $2, making them accessible to entry-level collectors, but coins in uncirculated condition can command $10 to $50 depending on grade and luster. Premium examples certified by reputable grading services, especially those in higher mint state levels, can achieve values between $100 and $300 or more. Rare error varieties such as transitional off-metal strikes or significant die anomalies can bring prices that soar well above $1,000 at auction, highlighting the enduring demand for exceptional pieces. For collectors eager to pursue the 1944 D-Wheat penny, there are several tips worth considering. Prioritize coins in higher grades, ideally certified by trusted services such as PCGS or NGC, to ensure authenticity and quality. Look closely for varieties like doubled dies or repunched mint marks, as these can dramatically increase a coin's desirability. Protecting your investment is equally important. Store your coins in airtight holders or albums designed for long-term preservation, and avoid handling them directly to maintain their luster. Engaging with collector communities, whether through clubs, forums, or conventions, also provides valuable insights into market trends and acquisition strategies. The appeal of the 1944 D. Lincoln cent lies not only in its market value, but also in its enduring charm as a collectible artifact. It bridges the gap between everyday commerce and monumental history, offering collectors a chance to own a piece of America's wartime resilience. Its artistry, historical significance, and tangible rarity make it a standout in the Wheat Penny series, ensuring that it remains a focal point for GeneRat. The 1944 D. Lincoln Wheat Penny is a prized treasure in American numismatics, celebrated for its historical significance, timeless design, and strong collector appeal. Struck at the Denver Mint during the final years of World War II, it marks the return to the traditional bronze alloy after the steel cents of 1943, symbolizing resilience in a pivotal era. Featuring Victor David Brenner's iconic portrait of Abraham Lincoln on the obverse and the classic wheat ears on the reverse, this coin is both visually striking and historically rich. While common in circulated condition, high-grade uncirculated examples and rare error varieties can command values ranging from a few dollars to several hundred, making it a captivating and rewarding addition. Next up to in the 1953 D. Lincoln Wheat Penny is a fascinating and highly sought-after piece in American numismatics, admired for its historical importance, distinctive design, and lasting appeal to collectors. With the iconic portrait of Abraham Lincoln gracing its obverse and the symbolic wheat stalks decorating its reverse, this coin holds a special place in the hearts of enthusiasts. Struck at the Denver Mint, the 1953 D. Penny continues to captivate collectors not only for its artistry and heritage, but also for its value in today's active coin market, where demand remains steady for well-preserved examples. For many, it stands as both a tangible piece of history and a prized treasure within the Lincoln Wheat Cent series. The historical context of the 1953 D. Lincoln Wheat Penny adds to its allure. First introduced in 1909 to honor the centennial of Lincoln's birth, the Wheat Cent series represented a turning point in American coinage design, departing from classical allegories in favor of celebrating a real historical figure. By 1953, the Lincoln Wheat Penny had been in circulation for more than 4 decades, becoming a familiar and trusted coin for everyday Americans. The D mint mark beneath the date signifies that this coin was produced at the Denver Mint, which was one of the most active mints during the mid-20th century. In many ways, this penny serves as a snapshot of post-World War II America, embodying both the nation's resilience and its deep respect for Lincoln's legacy. One of the coin's most striking qualities lies in its unique features. On the obverse, Victor David Brenner's celebrated portrait of Abraham Lincoln showcases fine details that become especially appealing in high-grade examples, with Lincoln's profile exuding strength and dignity. The reverse displays 2 wheat stalks framing the inscriptions 1 cent and United States of America, with the phrase E pluribus unum arching above. Struck from a bronze composition of 95% copper and 5% tin and zinc, the coin measures 19 millimeters in diameter and weighs 3.11 grams. The bold D mint mark beneath the date helps distinguish this issue, and when found in pristine condition, the warm copper luster and sharp strike make it visually stunning. Rarity and condition are central to the 1953 D penny's desirability. While the Denver Mint produced over 700 million examples that year, most entered circulation and endured heavy wear over decades of use. As a result, finding coins in extra fine or uncirculated condition is increasingly challenging. Scarce varieties and striking errors, such as repunched mint marks, are particularly coveted, often commanding higher prices at auction. Collectors know that eye appeal, sharp details, and original red luster dramatically increase desirability, making pristine examples far rarer than their original mintage might suggest. In terms of market value, the 1953 D. Lincoln Wheat penny offers impressive potential, especially in well-preserved states. Circulated examples typically trade for modest sums, but coins in uncirculated grades, particularly those retaining their original red brilliance, can command prices ranging from $15 to $50. Exceptional pieces certified in high mint state grades, MS 65 or higher, may fetch $100 to $300, with rare varieties or superior eye appeal pushing values toward $1,000 in today's collector market. This steady appreciation reflects both the coin's historical resonance and the enduring popularity of the Wheat Cent series. For collectors seeking to add the 1953 D penny to their holdings, a few practical tips can ensure success. Prioritize coins certified by reputable grading services, as authentication and grading accuracy are crucial for establishing both value and market confidence. Carefully inspect examples for strong strikes, attractive luster, and minimal blemishes, with particular attention paid to the clarity of the D mint mark. Proper storage in protective holders or albums will preserve the coin's condition, while minimizing handling prevents the dulling of surfaces. Engaging with collector communities, attending coin shows, and monitoring reputable auctions can also provide valuable insights and opportunities for acquisition. The enduring appeal of the 1953 D Wheat penny lies not only in its numismatic value, but also in the way it blends history, artistry, and rarity. In conclusion, the 1953 D Lincoln Wheat penny stands as a timeless treasure in American coinage, embodying a powerful mix of historical significance, unique design, and collector appeal. Whether admired for its role as a tangible connection to the past, treasured for its beauty in mint condition, or sought after for its rarity and value, it remains a rewarding addition to any collection. For numismatists worldwide, the 1953 D penny continues to shine as both a prized collectible. Next up to in the 1939 Lincoln Wheat penny without a mint mark, Philadelphia issue, is a fascinating and highly sought-after piece in the world of numismatics, despite, or even because of, finding specimens in very dirty, poorly preserved, or damaged condition. For collectors, it serves as a tangible connection to an era of transition in American history, and its very imperfections tell stories that pristine coins cannot. Even when heavily worn, this coin captivates enthusiasts. It's more than just copper and date. It is part of the Lincoln Wheat series continuum, and demand remains steady for examples in all grades. While the truly pristine, uncirculated ones fetch premium prices, even battered pennies from 1939 still carry interest, both historical and monetary, making them a prized treasure for those who appreciate the full spectrum of condition. The 1939 penny was minted at the Philadelphia Mint, under the design introduced in 1909 to mark the centennial of Abraham Lincoln's birth. The Lincoln Wheat penny design, featuring the portrait of Abraham Lincoln on the obverse and wheat stalks framing the denomination on the reverse, had become an emblem of early 20th century American coinage. By 1939, the U.S. was in the tail end of the Great Depression and on the brink of global conflict. World War II would begin in Europe just months after, making these coins part of the last few years of peace and domestic upheaval before wartime pressures changed many aspects of industry and production. The Philadelphia Mint struck millions of no-mint mark wheat pennies that year. For many, holding even a corroded or damaged specimen is like holding a piece of that fraught, hopeful, anxious American moment. Even though a very dirty or damaged example may have lost much of its original luster or detail, the core design features still remain identifiable. On the obverse, you have Lincoln facing right, with "In God We Trust" arched above, Liberty on the left, and the date 1939 on the right, with no mint mark, meaning the Philadelphia Mint. Beneath his shoulder, tiny initials VDB, Victor David Brenner, appear, a signature detail that collectors love, even when worn. The reverse shows two wheat stalks, one on each side of the 1 cent/United States of America inscription, with E pluribus unum at top. Material is the standard bronze alloy, 95% copper, 5% tin and zinc, diameter about 19.05 millimeters, weight about 3.11 grams. Distinctive artistic touches include the detailed wheat ears and the relief on Lincoln's portrait, which in high grade are quite striking. Wear and damage, scratches, corrosion, planchet issues can obscure these, but even rough examples often show remnant outlines of these iconic design elements. Varieties like doubling or errors like L on rim, where part of the L in Liberty strikes onto the rim, are especially notable when present, even on worn coins. The 1939 no mint mark wheat penny has very large mintage. Philadelphia struck over 316 million of them, so by sheer numbers many survive. Its rarity in excellent form is much greater. Pristine red, RD, uncirculated examples are rare. Collector interest primarily centers on coins in high grade with strong color and minimal wear. For damaged or very dirty coins, rarity is less about number, there are many, and more about stories, whether unique wear patterns, error features, or surviving detail. Furthermore, any varieties, errors, doubling, misstrikes, etc., magnify interest greatly, even more so when legible despite damage. Still, fully uncirculated or superb mint state examples are scarce. The difference between, say, a coin graded MS 65 versus one heavily worn, good or worse, is enormous in terms of both value and collector demand. For very dirty/damaged ones, they are common, but coins that retain original features despite that rough condition are prized among impaired or patina-rich collections. The 1939 no mint mark penny can reach values from about $1,000 up into several thousands of dollars, sometimes $5,000 to $8,000 or more, depending on grade, color, RD, and whether there are error or rare die varieties. For more typical high-grade but not perfect examples, mid-four figures is a reasonable expectation. But in very dirty or damaged condition, the value drops drastically. Most such coins are worth only a few cents up to perhaps $1 to $5 if heavily worn, corroded, or with missing detail. If a damaged example has a recognized error or variety still legible, for instance a double die, or the L on rim error, value may rise, perhaps to $50 to $200 or more depending on how identifiable the feature is. Auction records show rare error specimens in high grades pushing past $10,000 or more, but those are pristine or near pristine. For a damaged no mint mark 1939 penny without an error, expect modest value, but with charm, historical weight, and collector appeal. One of the most endearing aspects of a very dirty, damaged 1939 no mint mark penny is that it emphasizes the coin's journey. Scratches, corrosion spots, faded copper, rim nicks, all tell a story of decades in circulation, possibly passing through many hands, perhaps stored badly, perhaps polished roughly. These imperfect coins have texture, history, even fleeting aesthetic appeal, toning, patina, that can be almost poetic. For some collectors, a coin with character is more engaging than a lifeless gem. Also, damaged examples are an affordable entry point into the wheat penny series. They allow collectors to own a piece of the Lincoln wheat legacy without the high cost of mint state specimens. The 1939 Lincoln wheat penny, no mint mark, remains a prized treasure in numismatics, a blend of history, artistry, and rarity, even when found in very dirty or damaged condition. Though its market value in such states may often be modest, the coin's significance, symbolic resonance, from Great Depression era, pre-war America, and the thrill of spotting any surviving design or error work still make it much sought after. For those collectors who love the full sweep of condition, from the pristine to the painfully worn, this penny is a rewarding addition. Every mark carries meaning. Every imperfection is part of the narrative. Whether you aim for certified, high-grade examples or enjoy discovering character in corroded pieces, the 1939 no mint mark wheat penny holds lasting value, in heart, in history, and in collections around the world. What makes even a heavily worn 1939 Lincoln wheat penny compelling is not just its date, but the composition itself. The bronze alloy used in this coin had been standard since the beginning of the series in 1909 and would remain until the steel cents of 1943 temporarily broke the tradition. This continuity of material ties the 1939 issue to a lineage stretching back decades, and its copper content gives it an organic, almost living quality as it develops rich brown and greenish patinas over time. A damaged or corroded piece from 1939 can display unexpected shades of dark chocolate, reddish copper, or olive tones that are entirely unique to that individual coin's storage and handling history. For some collectors, this color variation is as appealing as luster is to others, making even ugly coins quietly beautiful and desirable in their own. The 1939 wheat penny holds ongoing interest, even for dirty or damaged pieces, is the ever-expanding field of numismatic scholarship. Specialists have documented numerous minor die varieties and transitional states for this date. While the mainstream market chases high-grade red examples, dedicated variety collectors comb through rolls, bulk lots, and even junk boxes in search of doubled dies, repunched mint marks on Denver coins, or unusual die breaks on Philadelphia issues. This detective work means that even a scuffed, dull cent could conceal a rare and valuable variety. It is not unheard of for a coin assumed worthless to be identified later as a scarce error, commanding hundreds or thousands of dollars. This ongoing research keeps excitement alive for 1939 pennies in all conditions and teaches new collectors that knowledge can sometimes trump grade when it comes to value. Beyond technical numismatics, the 1939 Lincoln wheat penny carries cultural and emotional value that transcends price guides. This was a coin that everyday Americans handled during a period of economic recovery and looming global war. A worn, dirty 1939 penny may have rattled in the pockets of a factory worker, been saved by a child during the Depression, or traveled overseas with a soldier. Each mark, scratch, or stain becomes a hint of the human lives it touched. Collectors who appreciate this narrative quality often describe these coins as pocket histories or whispering artifacts. In this way, even a damaged coin can be a powerful storytelling object, less a commodity and more a personal connection to ancestors and their world. While a very dirty or damaged 1939 penny without mint mark is unlikely to skyrocket in value by itself, the broader wheat penny series has shown a steady upward trend in collector interest and long-term value, particularly for high-grade or certified pieces. As more people discover numismatics and as pristine examples become scarcer, even lower-grade coins can benefit indirectly. Collections that include all conditions, showing a coin's evolution from mint state to well-worn, can also command premiums as complete stories rather than isolated items. Therefore, buying a worn 1939 penny today can be an inexpensive way to participate in a growing hobby, a potential seed for future collecting, or a component in a larger narrative set. For many collectors, this dual aspect of affordability plus potential appreciation is part of the coin's charm. A very dirty or damaged 1939 no-mint mark Lincoln wheat penny can serve as a cornerstone or accent in a larger themed collection. Some collectors assemble year sets of coins from 1939 across all denominations. Others build type sets showing the Lincoln design's evolution. Some even frame or display corroded coins as relic art, emphasizing patina, texture, and wear rather than perfection. The key to success with such approaches is documentation. Record where and how each coin was acquired. Note any varieties or special features, and keep them safely stored. This practice transforms a humble, damaged penny into a meaningful artifact with provenance. Over time, that story may prove as valuable to future collectors as the metal itself, reinforcing the idea that every coin, no matter its grade, holds a special place in numismatic history.